Bonjour classe. La pratique. Go ahead and answer the question. Quelle est la date de ton anniversaire? Quelle est la date de ton anniversaire? Go ahead and pause the video. Give yourself a minute or two to answer the question and then come back to check your answer. Excellent. Quelle est la date de ton anniversaire, Madame Masters? Mon anniversaire est le 5 mars. Mon anniversaire est le 5 mars. Excellent. Okay, le plan. So our plan for today is to use months and numbers in order to communicate about the date today. We're going to talk about the date today. Quelle est la date d'aujourd'hui? Aujourd'hui being today. We learned to tell dates in our last lesson when we told our anniversaire, our birthdays, right? But today we're going to say quelle est la date d'aujourd'hui? What's the date today? Excellent. Before we do that, let's review the months in French. Classe répétée. Janvier, février, mars, avril, mai, juin, juillet, août, septembre, octobre, novembre, décembre. Excellent. So to ask someone, what's the date today? Quelle est la date d'aujourd'hui? Classe répétée. Quelle est la date d'aujourd'hui? Quelle est la date d'aujourd'hui? Quelle est la date d'aujourd'hui? Okay, take a look at these dates here. Quelle est la date d'aujourd'hui? Aujourd'hui, c'est le 6 octobre. Aujourd'hui, c'est le 21 décembre. Aujourd'hui, c'est le 5 mars. Excellent, oui. Aujourd'hui, c'est le 21 décembre. It's the 21st of December. Très bien. Aujourd'hui, c'est le 21 décembre. Excellent. Okay. So on our notes from last class, we put the questions, quelle est la date de ton anniversaire? Quelle est la date de l'anniversaire de Madame Masters? Now we are also adding today, quelle est la date d'aujourd'hui, today. So go ahead and add this to your notes from yesterday. I know that you may not have lines for this, but you can go ahead and add it on your own. Aujourd'hui, c'est le 21 décembre. Just so you know that aujourd'hui is the word for today, and c'est means it is. So they wouldn't say today is, they would say today, comma, it is. Aujourd'hui, c'est le 21 décembre. Go ahead and pause the video, écrivez les notes, write your notes down for this, and then come back. Magnifique. One more thing to know about the dates in French is that when they say the first or the second of the month, they don't use the words un or deux, like we might think, because we know that they say le 3, le 5, le 6 décembre. But when they do the first and the second, they actually use the words first and second, just like we do in English. So for the first of the month, they say aujourd'hui c'est le 1er octobre. And for the second, they say aujourd'hui c'est le 12e octobre. After that, you can just use the numbers 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, etc. Classe, s'il vous plaît, répétez aujourd'hui, c'est le 1er octobre. Okay, let's try the other one. Classe répétée. Aujourd'hui, c'est le 12e octobre. Très bien. Le 1er, le 12e. Take a moment, pause the video. Also write these example sentences down on your notes so that you know how to say the first and the second of each month. And then come back. Excellent. One more thing we're going to learn today is so that you can add the days of the week in when you're telling what the date is. And we already knew like Monday through Friday, lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, and vendredi, because they're on our pratique every day. But we'll add in samedi, dimanche, Saturday and Sunday. And also make sure that we know how to put this in a sentence about today's date. So classe répétée, lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche. One more time, classe répétée. Lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche. Excellent. Okay, très bien. So you should already have these days of the week on your notes for today. Just double check to make sure that that's there. And then we're going to look at how to put it in a sentence about today's date. So if you wanted to say today, not it is the 21st of December, but it is Monday, the 21st of December, you would say aujourd'hui, c'est lundi, le 21 décembre. Just like in English, today, it is Monday, the 21st of December. Right? So we put it in the same exact place. Or if it's Tuesday, you would say aujourd'hui, c'est mardi, le 22 décembre. Or aujourd'hui, c'est mercredi, le 23 décembre. Aujourd'hui, c'est jeudi, le 24 décembre. Aujourd'hui, c'est vendredi, le 25 décembre. The 25th. Woo! Joyeux Noël. Merry Christmas. Okay, so, and aujourd'hui, c'est samedi, le 25 décembre. Aujourd'hui, c'est dimanche, le 27 décembre. So let's go ahead and go back to to today. Aujourd'hui, c'est lundi, le 21 décembre. I want you to go ahead and add this sentence to your notes today as well, so that you know where to put the day of the week in the sentence. Just like in English, aujourd'hui, c'est lundi, le 21 décembre. Go ahead, pause the video, write this sentence down into your notes for today, and then come back. Parfait, excellent. Okay, here we go. So the days of the week, the months and the days, we now know how to express the date for today. So you're going to do that using 123apps.com. You're going to record yourself answering the question, quelle est la date aujourd'hui? And be sure to include the day of the week and the day. And the date, the day of the week and the date in your answer. You can ask the question and then respond to the question as well in your recording, and be sure to upload your recording and attach it to the Google Classroom assignment before you turn it in Google Classroom. Excellent, a little speaking practice. And then you're going to do some paragraphs about these people, but you're writing autobiographical paragraphs, meaning they're from that person's perspective. So Tony Parker would say, je m'appelle Tony Parker, je parle français, je viens de France, j'ai 33 ans, mon anniversaire est le 17 mai, mon numéro de téléphone est 12 78 35 02. So you can see all the information you need is there to write these paragraphs about these people, but you're writing it from their perspective. Je m'appelle, je parle, je viens, j'ai, and mon numéro de téléphone, right? And mon anniversaire. Excellent. The last paragraph will be about yourself. And then you're writing about the day. Practice giving information about the day. Study the example given and follow the pattern. Be careful to give the day and the date in each sentence. So for the example, you can see that it's Saturday or samedi, the 31st of January. So it will be aujourd'hui, c'est samedi, le 31 janvier. There you go. Remember, there's a couple reminders here. Aujourd'hui means today. C'est means it is. And when it's the first of the month, you use premier instead of un. On the second of the month, you use douzième instead of deux. Okay, excellent. And then the last piece that you will do today, you'll take a look at the date that's circled on the calendar. That date is today, aujourd'hui. And then you're going to answer the questions. I did the whole first section about mars for you. Use it as a model. So you're saying today is, tomorrow it is, and yesterday was. Aujourd'hui, c'est samedi le 21 mars. So if today is Saturday, the 21st of March, demain, tomorrow, c'est dimanche le 22 mars. So tomorrow is Sunday, the 22nd of March. And then hier était, yesterday was, vendredi le 20 mars. Okay, so you'll use those example sentences from the first one to be able to write the other sentences below. Excellent. So that's all of your practice for today. When you're finished with that, you are all set with lesson 2.6, and I will see you for our next lesson. À bientôt, classe. Au revoir.